guys, today we are making puff puff.
Hi everyone, welcome to our channel. So basically today we're making puff puff and Ola's helping me in the kitchen. So we've got our dry ingredients, which is about 300 grams of plain flour, and she's putting in some self-raising flour into the plain flour, and that's about 70 grams as well. And then we put in about a teaspoon of ground nutmeg. If you don't have ground nutmeg, you can do it fresh from the nutmeg seed. And then just put a little bit of cinnamon in now, which is about maybe a quarter of a teaspoon. Put in some salt into the dry ingredients as well. And then we go on to put the most important bit, I think, of making puff puff, which is some easy bake yeast. So for this quantity of flour, I'm going to be using about 2.5 teaspoons of yeast. So I was just trying to get that half. She's done a good job. She's going to cover it now and keep our yeast covered and safe. Remember, always store your yeast in a cool, dry place. So getting a little bit of vanilla. Now I'm going to be adding vanilla extract to a little bowl of warm milk. Remember, this step can be skipped. You can use just warm water, but I like that little extra creaminess to it. So we're adding a little bit of milk, and then we're putting the vanilla extract into the milk. So Ola's going to gently now tip that mixture into the dry ingredients after mixing them together. Remember, we haven't put any sugar yet. Sometimes you can put the sugar before the milk and sometimes after. It doesn't matter, it just needs to mix well together. So we're putting the vanilla and the milk into the mix. We've done that. And then she's gone in for a little bit of water. Remember, this is warm water. It's not cold water. The warm water helps the yeast to walk quicker. So we've gotten some warm water in. I'm helping her to do this bit because it's a bit tough. So we're putting in the sugar now. I think this was about 100 grams of sugar or so. If you like it to be more sugary, you can put a bit more sugar. I find that this just works nicely for me. A little bit more of warm water. I've taken this bit away from her because we need a bit more muscle with the mixing. Just keep on adding little bits of water at a time and just give it a very good turn. It's a really good arm workout, by the way. So mix it until it's well combined and there's not really that lumpiness anymore. There's not real method to it, but I find that when I mix and turn it this way, it works out really well. So mix. I think I'm almost happy with that. And then you get a cling film and cover the bowl tightly. You want to make sure that it's airtight. And then you keep it in a cool, dark place for about 2.5 hours to 3 hours. That's usually enough. So it's been 3 hours now, and this is what my mixture looks like. The yeast has done its job, it's increased in size, and it's perfect, ready to fry. So into your pan, you can put quite a bit of oil and make sure that it's large enough to cover the entire bowl, the bowl of the puff puff. So when you put the puff puff inside, it shouldn't sink really. So this is the first one I put to test the temperature of my oil, and it sunk. So I left it until the first one I put come up to the surface before I started putting more. The first one will come out a little bit flatter than the rest, but the other ones, they just rise up after a few seconds, showing that the oil was at the right temperature. So once at the right temperature, you just keep on making these balls with your fingers and your hands. And this way. Yeah, Ola, what did you want to say? Tell us about the method. I thought you had something to say.
So it's all right. My mum put it all inside the pan until it gets all brown. Then when it's brown, that means it's ready.
That's correct. So basically now it's ready. Remember, just keep stirring it until it becomes this beautiful golden brown color. And once you're satisfied and it looks perfectly cooked or fried, you then bring it out of the pan into a sieve, and then it's almost ready to serve. This is our finished product. This is our puff puff. It's tasty. It's well done. This is how I like it. And then just to show you what it looks like on the inside, just break it open. Perfectly cooked on the inside, perfect temperature, perfect consistency, soft and chewy and delicious. Hope you enjoyed it, watching, and subscribe to our channel to see more videos. Ola, should we say bye?
Bye.